Hey everybody, we're here today to talk about well-being. It's a subject that means so much to every golf course superintendent in the country, but I think particularly in Michigan with the pressures you guys have dealing with not just weather and labor shortages, but it's Michigan. It's crazy here all the time. So I was delighted when I found out that there was interest in creating an effort around well-being. And so I'm here today with three of the folks that are leading that effort. Adam Gar, I think a lot of people know you. Why don't you start and just talk about how this came about and what you think it might mean?
It came about through a lot of conversations, Pat. I think the job of superintendent has gotten tougher, and there's been more pressure put on guys, especially since COVID. There's been more demand, labor shortages. I mean, all these things have compounded, and I think guys are just feeling it. I think there are a lot of people, they might not want to say it publicly, but they're burnt out,
Yeah.
They're tired, and they don't want to do this anymore. It's not fun anymore.
Right.
So just through some conversations, a bunch of us kind of got together and realized, like, we need to normalize having conversations about this.
Mm-hmm.
We need to talk about stress and anxiety and substance abuse in a safe environment, and just let people know in the middle of the summer when you're on your island, you're not alone.
Right.
So we created this committee, the Well-Being Committee, to create a culture of care for anybody who's a MiGCSA member on and off the golf course. We just want to be there and know that, we're here for you.
Right. There's no stigma behind any of this. I think that's the most important thing anybody needs to understand. This is all about health. It's all about you being a healthy individual and all of us feeling better about who we are and not being riddled with anxiety every day. What does it mean to you?
The important part of this is reaching out to the other superintendents and the MiGCSA members and letting people know that there are people they can talk to, and that we've talked about doing some get-togethers so that guys can step away from the golf course, get together, talk about some of the similar problems we have. Because I think, piggybacking on what Adam said, a lot of us still love this industry. I love doing what we do, but it's really stressful.
Yeah.
And it'd be nice to have people to talk to and know that we have people to talk to that aren't judgmental, that have the same issues we do and some of the same problems that we're facing.
Yeah. How about you? What do you think the potential for this might be?
For people that are out there that are feeling beat up, stressed out, and just feel like they don't have anybody to go to, I think we're good with this committee and this everything we're putting forward to let people know, like these guys said, that we're there, that there other superintendents are going through the same things. Yeah. And that we all it might not be the same exact stuff at your course or at my course, but deep down the problems that we face and the issues that we face are pretty much the same at a grassroots level.
Yeah.
And we want to be there to let everybody know that people are out there, that whether you want to do it in a group or one-on-one, that we're there to help, and we're there to discuss and talk about anything that you want to talk about, whether it's your golf course, problems at home, the trials and tribulations of doing travel sports with your kids, or doing anything else like that. That's exactly what we're here for, and that's what we want to do.
That's great. What's the next step, Adam? What do you want people who see this video, what do you want them to do to help or to take advantage?
The first step is creating awareness. I think we've taken the initial steps was getting this committee formed, getting things off the ground. We're formed, we're off the ground, now we're running. Mm-hmm. So letting our members know that this committee exists, we're here, we've got events that are going to go on the schedule this summer. We're looking at it as almost a grassroots ambassador approach, where
that's a good example. Yeah.
Metro areas, we'll find a representative and just try to get guys together in the middle of the season. I mean, the toughest time to get away, when is that? Yeah. July,
when you
August.
Need it. Yep.
That's when you need it the most.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's what we're going to challenge our members to show up to these things. Yeah. We're not there to talk turf. I mean, we probably talk turf for hours, but we can talk about other stuff too. We're walking the same walk, so our whole purpose is to try to walk together.
Right. And if you're out there right now and you're struggling, or you know somebody who's struggling, have them talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. Send me a direct message. Send Adam a direct message. Somebody. Just connect with somebody, because you'll find somebody who'll listen. Because we all have the same problems: anxiety, depression, exhaustion, kind of that feeling that there's no upside anymore.
Almost feeling like inadequate sometimes.
Yeah.
Inadequacy feelings.
Yeah. But talk to somebody, because everybody feels the same way, not just you, I promise you. So stay tuned, because I think there's going to be a lot more coming out of this. But in the meantime, don't feel like there's a stigma here. Talk to somebody you know, talk to somebody who might be able to understand you, like one of these guys. So stay tuned. We got more coming for you from MiGCSA.